Have you ever wondered why your friends always seem to have more followers and likes on social media than you? There is a scientific explanation for this phenomenon, and it's called the friendship paradox. In this video, we'll explore what the friendship paradox is, why it occurs, and how you can navigate the world of social media without getting caught up in the popularity contest. The friendship paradox is a concept in social networking theory that states that, on average, your friends will have more friends than you. This can be seen in various aspects of life, including social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We realize it sounds counterintuitive. After all, you might think that if I'm your friend and you're my friend, then we each have a friend. But while friendship may seem balanced in this way, in fact, it is not. The reason for the paradox has to do with the structure of friend networks. Sociologist Scott Feld first described the idea of the friendship paradox in 1991 in a magazine article entitled "Why Your Friends Have More Friends Than You Do." The general idea, based on a simple calculation, is that the number of friends of a person's friends is, on average, greater than the number of friends of that person. Later, mathematicians came up with a theory that extended the friendship paradox beyond averages. Their equations explaining this hypothesis were more in line with real-world situations. The researchers also developed a new mathematical theory based on the friendship paradox called the generalized friendship paradox. This suggested that popular people are more likely to be richer and better looking than unpopular people. There are several reasons why the friendship paradox arises on social media. First, people tend to compare themselves to their friends, especially when it comes to popularity. If you see that your friends have more followers or likes than you, it's natural to feel that you are not as popular or liked. Second, social media platforms are designed to promote popular content. Algorithms prioritize posts with more engagement, such as likes, comments, and shares. As a result, popular accounts tend to be more visible, making them even more popular. Finally, people are more likely to follow and engage with accounts that already have a large following. This creates a snowball effect, with popular accounts continuing to become more popular, while smaller accounts struggle to gain traction. Let's take an example to better understand the paradox of friendship. Suppose there are 10 employees in a company. Each of these employees can be friends with any of the other 9 employees in the company. In this case, each employee will have an average of 8.75 friends. However, this average assumes that each employee has an equal number of friends. However, this is not always the case in reality. Some employees may have many more friends than others. For example, one employee in the company may be a popular employee with 9 friends. In this case, the average number of friends of this employee's friends will be 9. This means that the friends of the popular employee have more friends than the popular employee. Other employees may have fewer friends than the popular employee. For example, 4 employees in the company may be less popular employees who have 1 friend. In this case, the average number of friends of these employees' friends would be 225. This means that the less popular employees have fewer friends than their friends themselves. As a result, even if the average number of friends of employees in a company is 875, the average number of friends of popular employees will be 9, and the average number of friends of less popular employees will be 225. This means that popular employees are more popular than less popular employees. This paradox is an important concept that allows us to understand how societies and social networks function. The consequences of the friendship paradox allow us to understand how societies and social networks function. In particular, this paradox can explain how ideas and behaviors spread. The ideas and behaviors of popular people tend to be adopted by less popular people. If a person has fewer friends than the average number of friends of their friends, this person tends to be less popular. For example, a company will launch a new product. The product will be available in 2 different colors, red and blue. The company wants both colors to be equally popular, and it gives all employees a sample of both colors to try out the products. However, there is a group of popular employees in the company who prefer the color red. These are the employees who have the most friends in the company. On the first day, half of the employees prefer red and half prefer blue. However, in the following days, the number of employees who prefer red color starts to increase. This is because the ideas and behaviors of popular employees tend to be adopted by less popular employees. Because popular employees are more visible within the company, they attract more attention from other employees. This leads other employees to adopt the preferences of popular employees. As a result, the number of employees who prefer the color red is higher than the number of employees who prefer the color blue. This depends on the same consequences of the paradox of friendship. The ideas and behaviors of popular people tend to be adopted by less popular people. If a person has fewer friends than the average number of friends of their friends, this person tends to be less popular. This example can help us better understand how the friendship paradox works in the real world. The next time you browse social media and feel bad, remember that most other people feel the same way. What are your thoughts on this? Please share with us in the comments. As we come to the end of this video, we would like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We hope you enjoyed the content and information we shared with you. If you did, please click the like button below. Your positive feedback motivates us to create more informative and engaging content. Subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to make sure you never miss a video. By subscribing to our channel, you become an active member of our community. Your participation inspires us to create more content that matches your interests and preferences. So thank you for being part of our community. Hope to see you in our next video. Take care and goodbye.